So me, I suppose buy you rice.
You don't go buy me rice before when they walk you.
Hello viewers, my name is Esther from the Department of English and Communication Studies 300 level, and we are out to interview content creators related to media entrepreneurship. So I'm here with MC Powerbank to ask him few questions on how he came about content creating and the process. Can you please reintroduce yourself for the benefit of those that does not know you?
Okay, my name is MC Powerbank. I'm a skit maker and a stand-up comedian.
Okay. I have few questions that I would like to ask you, few things that I would want to know, and I believe it will benefit all others. What inspired you to become a content creator?
Okay, growing up and watching films, especially our Nollywood comic actors, I loved the art, and I believed that it's something that I could do. Then also I love like making people happy, and I also love anything that concerns creativity and art. So gathering all that, I decided that okay, I'll need to go into that field to make people happy and maybe pass message and information.
How did you start your content creation journey?
It started with some like copying most of the big skit makers. You know, you see their skit and be like, okay, let me recreate this in my own way. At that point, we haven't gotten the mind to create our own. With time, we started writing our own content. When you write, you shoot, then you have to learn how to edit and all those kind of stuff. So that was how I started with Android phone, from copying from other creators, then to bringing out my own ideas.
What challenges did you face when you started this content creating? What are the challenges that you faced?
Okay, first of all, the gadgets. You know, when creating content, you need a phone, a microphone, a mic, then a tripod, lights, then location. I didn't have a phone at that point, so I was borrowing. When I borrow, then I'll find it hard to post. I beg, I'm not post, I beg now. Let's say they use my phone. I said, I beg now, I just post one video. So that was how I started. So it was challenging though. Then sometimes, because we are small, when we come to a location to shoot, they don't wait these children they do here. Come on there. They will pursue us. So it was very challenging though. Or most especially the gadgets was the main challenge I faced when starting my content.
About the content creation process, how did you come up with the ideas of your content?
Okay, I say I'm a creative person. Derive my ideas most times from what happens around. Sometimes in the evening I can just come outside in the streets and I observe the area. Sometimes I use my family, what my mom does, I use what my father does, you know. Then sometimes you know what they call these memes.
Yes.
When you see some of those things, you write it down and kind of sit and say, how can I make this thing funny? How can I get this into a video skit that will make it funny? So just with the surrounding, everything that I see, that's how I get my ideas.
What challenges did you face when you start out? That first time you start, how was it?
I faced followers or views. Just imagine doing a 15 minutes video. After the editing, after everything, then you get 2 views. Like you go out and stress yourself. Like sometimes you call people to come and shoot with you. After you post 2 views, that 2 views are your elder brother and your mother. So it was kind of discouraging because after all the stress, you know, they see any views. So that was the main.
You ensure your content remain fresh, as in how do you do it to keep that your content fresh and to be able to captivate audience?
Okay, one thing with audience, they like something that is captivating. it all falls back to the ideas. It depends on the kind of content that you create. I make comedy skits. So most times my niche, I'm always an angry person in my skits. If you've seen any of the skits, I always like, para, all those kind of stuff. So my audience know that in anything I do in that particular skit, I must get angry. And they're always waiting for that part where I'll get angry. So keeping it fresh is renewing stories, bringing out fresh stories, fresh ideas. So like I don't always let's say post the same thing over and over again. I bring out different ideas. Today I might be an angry lecturer. Tomorrow I might be an angry cooker or anything, just to keep them.
About your audience and their engagement, what type of content gets the most engagement?
Okay, for me, I will say this relatable content, like something that happens every day in our everyday life. Those kind of contents, they get engagement. Then also African stories. If you notice, most times of recent AI, they use this AI to create African stories. Yes, those kind of content, they gain engagement. And those are for the AI, those people that are doing AI automations. But for we that create skits, just the relatable stuff, like I'm in Federal University of Utweke, and I know that anything I create concerning students and lecturers will go viral. So any content that will be relatable to the people gets engagement.
Okay. How do you handle negative comment or criticism?
Most times they are discouraged, like when I started, I've not like found my niche, like what I will be doing consistently. So I was just doing random content. Most times they will be like, oh, but you don't go copy this person. Oh, but you copy. But I didn't give up. But what I do sometimes is, when I see those comments, I take it upon myself to improve more on what I do. So when they say, oh, but your video no clear, the next video I will try to make it more clearer, so that they will not say. Then when I hear something like, oh, but you copy this person, next time I will try to be real, come up with my own idea. Then sometimes when the comment is just so weird, and I'll just delete it. That's just what I do.
Okay. How important is audience feedback to your work?
Audience feedback is very important. Like they give you the motivation to do more. They give you the like when they are positive, you will be like, okay, I will need to do more. Then some of them in the comment section too, they kind of guide you. They will be like, okay, next time add this thing here. When you look at all those feedbacks, you use it to improve on yourself.
How do you measure success as a content creator?
Okay, how to measure a success as a content creator? Well, first of all, your audience. As a content creator, they look at your followers, the engagement. When you have 1 million followers and you have strong audience that engage in your videos, like it's a success. Then when you earn through your content.
What advice would you give to people that are aspiring to be content creators?
Okay, well, I'm still growing, and to the level where I am now, I will tell anybody to first of all be consistent, because when you start something and you don't follow it up, you will not grow. When you are consistent, then be real with your own ideas. I found out that me, when I'm angry in my skits, they like it more. And normally, my real life, I'm not an angry person. But because of content, I bring out ideas from my own life. Like Okay, I can, after this interview, I can go outside and create a content that somebody was interviewing me and asked me a question I don't like. I get angry. Before you know, that's a content to me. I will post it. So when you are real with your ideas, it goes a long way. Then also, content is about will I say, they put money in content too. Stuff like editing.
Yes.
And you need to have a quality editor and your gadgets too. These few days people look at the quality of your video and the quality of your editing.
How do you balance creativity with audience expectation?
Okay, most times the audience, they expect more in your own creativity. When you create, just try to meet the standards. You understand? So when the audience expects that the after this your first video, the next one should be a top notch, and after the first video, the second one can't drop, can't go down. It's not consistent enough for the audience. After dropping a video that the camera quality is sharp, then the next video that you drop, everywhere is blurring, you no go well. So when the audience expects something more, you try to give them exactly what they expect. That's why you're a creative.
Where did you see yourself and your brand in next 5 years?
Okay, well, I see myself, we all have big dreams. I also have big dreams, and I don't want to end in being a skit maker. I want to, like, I'm into filmmaking too. So I see my brand in a higher level in the industry, producing films, and I'm also a stand-up comedian, doing shows. I have done one show in Federal University of Turkey. So I still see myself doing more shows, maybe probably before I graduate. So higher success, collaboration with a high and most of our senior colleagues.
What has been your proudest achievement as a content creator?
Okay, that should be getting my own audience. There's this joy that you have when you post a video. Within 3 minutes, you are already seeing reactions. Those people are your own audience. Before the thing goes viral to other people, your own audience, they are already waiting for you to post. So getting to know that I have people that are waiting for me to post video, that is one of my greatest joy. Then also making my face and my brand visible. Like sometimes I'll go to somewhere, they'll be like, MC Powerbank is here. People will actually clap that MC Powerbank is here. So I'm actually happy for that.
What lesson have you learned from your journey?
Okay, I've learned that most times people you feel like they are with you, then will leave you when the thing is tough. Like when I started content creating and my phone got spoiled, those people where they tell me, so boy, do now, they do now. I said, bro, I beg borrow me phone, let me just be posting so that I will not lose my audience. On my day busy, on this, on that. I learned that when you want to start something, also be ready for the worst. Also my account currently, the account I was using, I was supposed to be at something like 30k or 20k followers, got banned. And at that point, I got discouraged. I said, "Thing I won't do again now. 20,000 followers, don't go. Where I won't start from." But I picked up myself and I encouraged myself to start again. And today, I'm still.
What keeps you motivated to create content constantly?
What keeps me motivated is my audience, then the joy of being a creative. And I don't know why I will sit in a week without thinking of what to create. So that joy of creating something to post, I don't even before I started earning from the content creation, I don't even create to earn. I create to just entertain people. Make people happy, say, they watch this guy video, they're happy. So the joy there is the zeal and of course, the happiness to be a creative.
What message would you like to share with young audience who wants to become a content creator?
The message is simple: step up, do your thing, be real. Anything you want to do, you can do it as a content creator. Anything at all is a story. Anything at all is an idea. Whenever you think of something, you try to modify it to becoming an idea, and of course putting it into a script. That's a content. There are different types of content. I'm a skit maker. I make skits, comedy skits. There are some people that their content is just interviews. There are some people that their content is movie review. So anywhere you think like you find yourself good at, you do it without, even though na button phone you want, you start it as far as you are posting and the audience are seeing it.
During the interview, you said something like your content is centered on you getting angry. Maybe if you're a lecturer, you get angry or one or two things. So we would like to see a snippet of that character. We want to see how it is.
So you come in for the interview, no buy rice. Where they work yourself. Then they do interview, they give person food.
That's so they do your own things.
So me, I suppose buy you rice.
You don't go buy me rice before, where they work you. And I don't say when you call person for interview, you go chop first. So I go get straight to the answer the questions. Where they work yourself, you don't finish the interview, man, they go chop for pellets.
For small interview, I call you now.
Quiet your mouth. Hey, talk like person when no sabi anything.
Hello viewers, it was really nice meeting MC Powerbank, and please help us follow his page. He's one of our biggest. Thank you so much for joining us.
All right. Thank you very much for the interview. This is MC Powerbank, please. Cheers.